Hey, good morning, guys. So today is journal day number 8, which would be Monday morning. and so Sunday, yeah, that was such an amazing day yesterday. So we got up and there was obviously some animals, just behind us here. I'm actually underneath the acacia tree this morning for this journal, but you can kind of see all the long needles and thorns. And to think that giraffes, and zebra and stuff eats this, it's amazing. But Sunday was such an amazing time yesterday. Man, we went to we got everything ready, went to church at around 9:30, and we didn't get out until about 1:15, 1:30ish. And the kids were supposed to be here. We were having kids day, and they were supposed to be here on the Mzungu Boma. Okay, so that's just for the foreigners Boma. They were supposed to be here at 2 o'clock, but obviously that didn't happen because we got out of church, a little bit later than we anticipated, and so we weren't able to get a whole lot of things ready for them right up front. So it took us a little bit longer. We had to eat lunch and then get everything out and get it all ready to have Kids Day here. But man, what an awesome time that was. So we had 43 or 44 kids that came over after church, and oh yeah, I do have video of the choir and stuff singing in the church, and so I'll be posting that obviously on a different post, and so you'll be able to see that. So you'll have to check that out as well on the different post. But here, man, we just had a blast. So another team member brought 45 of those build kits that they have from Home Depot. And so we were able to sit down with them and then build these little cars that had this little camper with it. So cool. And the kids, they just loved it. And so all afternoon we did that, and they got this little Home Depot kind of pin, and they loved that. And we were able to just do that, serve them a little, like some snacks, and some fresh water, and stuff like that, which, I mean, I know it might not mean a whole lot, fresh water, but it does mean a whole lot to them, especially whenever you have some of these bomas that are out here that don't have access to fresh water, but they'll have to walk like they walk 5 miles away to get fresh water. But and from some of the families that were here yesterday. But one of the really cool things is that Rebecca and Allison spent a long time before we came here, and they spent time making these bracelets. And I think I showed you guys one before that I kind of sat down with some of the men, and I kind of like walked through the bracelet and what it meant, and stuff like that. Well, they made they made quite a few of them, and we were able to hand those out. So Rebecca was able to hand those out to all of the kids, and so I was helping her. And I wish I would have got a video at the time, but I didn't get a video at the time. But she sat there, and all the kids were sitting down in the front yard, and she went through bead by bead what it all meant. And so we shared the gospel with them. Now, a lot of these children, they go to school. This just right over here, I'll show you that large acacia tree. There's that large acacia tree, and just on the other side, that large acacia tree, probably another 800 to 1,000 yards on the other side, that large acacia tree is the school. And it's the same school that Becca and Allie attended a couple days ago. So that would have been, they attended Friday. And so the same school, so we had the same students who were here. Well, those students are not just learning the Maasai language, they also learn the national language, which is Swahili, and they're also learning English. So a lot of the children who are here, they're not full English, but they speak quite a bit. And so while we're here, we find ourselves speaking that broken English. You know, if you've ever went somewhere to a different country and you're speaking to people, you pick up kind of on the way they speak English, and you kind of break it like down, and you speak a little bit more simplistic and not as fast and slow. We have to slow our speech down, you know, so they can hear and understand. But Rebecca did an amazing job with the bracelets, and she had the bracelets, and she just had a couple extra, and we were able to hand a couple of them out to some of the ladies, the Messiah ladies. And anyways, she was able to share the gospel with all of the children and everybody who was here. And she did it through the bracelet and walking one color at a time. You know, the black represents sin. The red represents the blood of Jesus, you know, that he died on the cross. And so we have the cross on there, that he died on the cross. And then the white was whenever he died on the cross, and we accept him, that he washes our sin white as snow. And they understand what snow is, because today you can't see it. Kilimanjaro is it's cloudy this morning, but they understand what snow is because on the top of Kilimanjaro is snow. So they get to see snow quite a bit. And so, and the white represents, you know, washes our sin, you know, clean, white as snow. And then the green is go. And so we tell them, so now you're to go to other people and to share the gospel, the good news of Jesus Christ to others. And so we asked them, how many of you know who Jesus is? And so there was a lot of hands that went up. And she said, you know, if you don't know who Jesus is, you can come to me or my dad, or you can ask us. And we would love to sit down with you and share who he is and what he's done for you. And she said, this is just a sample, just a, you know, a really quick, she said a really quick, basically synopsis, a really quick summary of what he did for you. But we would love to sit down with you if you would like. And she finished off with the gold one, with yellow one, which represents gold. And it represents, you know, our eternal reward, which is heaven. And so super awesome. Just amazing how, you know, just watching my daughter do that. It was worth, I can't tell you what it was worth. I'm speechless. It was worth, I mean, yeah, everything, to watch my daughter do that for 43 kids, you know, sitting there, and them just, and they love Rebecca and Allison. They have been playing with them every single day, and they just sat there and just was listening and just basically hanging on her every word. And I mean, you could hear a pin drop, and that's so rare, so rare. And so, man, how awesome that was. And to have the parents that were right there as well. And many of them speak English. Many of the parents that were here, they speak English. So that was really cool as well. So my shuka is trying to fall off. I'm so sorry. It's a little bit chilly this morning, so I'm trying to keep covered up. Now I don't have you know, you can't see my breath this morning, but it is a little bit chilly this morning. But it'll warm up to 100 and something degrees. So this afternoon, it'll get hot, and I'll be in shorts and a t-shirt. So, but today, Monday, celebration day. So you'll have to stick around, because we have some really cool stuff that's going to be happening today. And actually, just on the other side of the boma here, which is called right here. This is okay, so I haven't shown you this yet, but this is our watering tank. And this is the house that we're staying in, called the Jenny house. And just on the other side of our boma today, we're going to start the celebration out where we're going to be inviting the community. We're going to be inviting many of the families that are here. We're slaughtering 2 goats, so that's going to feed many people. And we have a bunch of rice, we have cabbage, we have potatoes, we have onion, and so they're starting to get everything prepped, starting to get everything cut, and so we got carrots and you name it. We have all kinds of food. We're inviting the community in today, and so you'll have to stick around. We got some cool events that's going to be happening later on today. But when the community comes, we're going to be cooking. We're going to be doing the goat thing. We're going to be cooking all day, prepping right here at the Jenny house to have, a bunch of Maasai here from the community, the whole community that's back here. You can see the Boma and there's other Bomas around as well, and many Maasai will be here today for the celebration. So, all right, guys, until tomorrow, we'll see you next time. Goodbye.